And they're off. Imperial Trick out well with Cozy Babe. Third along the inside is This Is Gloria with Ring It Up racing wide, and the early trailer is Big Lady. It is Imperial Trick setting the pace, being hounded by Cozy Babe as This Is Gloria tries to split foes. Ring It Up watches this trio battle it out. Then it's 3 more lengths back to Big Lady. They race down the backside, 3 across the track. Imperial Trick, Cozy Babe, and This Is Gloria between them as they pass the quarter in 23 and 1. Ring It Up is well spotted in 4th on the outside, and still at the back is Big Lady. Less than 3 furlongs to travel. Imperial Trick still being hounded by Cozy Babe as This Is Gloria takes back. Ring It Up is still there from 4th. Big Lady continues to trail. Cozy Babe trying to put the pressure on Imperial Trick. They've separated 2 lengths from This Is Gloria and Ring It Up, and the half was 47 and 2. At the head of the lane, Imperial Trick trying to respond. Cozy Babe is right there. These 2 are opening up on the rest. Big Lady trying to rally. It's Imperial Trick on the inside with Jalon Samuel. Cozy Babe not doing enough. Imperial Trick has the lead. Cozy Babe still there from 2nd, but not going to get by. Imperial Trick is best. Imperial Trick by a length and a half over Cozy Babe, then Big Lady and Ring It Up, 13 and 2. And they're off. Sugar Drop broke slowly. Miss Sing Angel out well with Perfect Forever Town from the outside and Salmiakki between horses. Noble Bowden making a bit up the inside looking for position with From the Wonderland racing 3 deep, and after the slow beginning, Sugar Drop can see them all. From the outside, the lead belongs to Perfect Forever Town, being pressed along the rail by Miss Sing Angel. It's a length and a half back to the trio of Noble Bowden, Salmiakki, and From the Wonderland. Sugar Drop is at the back. The opening quarter is 23 and 1. They race within the half-mile pole. Perfect Forever Town with the head in front of Miss Sing Angel. Salmiakki ridden along from 3rd with Noble Bowden to her inside, and From the Wonderland 3 deep. 4 more lengths back to Sugar Drop. Midway round the turn, Miss Sing Angel puts the neck in front of Perfect Forever Town as they pass the half in 46 and 3. Noble Bowden ridden along from the inside in 3rd. Salmiakki needs to do better. She's being passed by From the Wonderland. They swing for the drive, and Noble Bowden, you could drive a freight train up the rail. Noble Bowden comes up the rail to take the lead. From the Wonderland is rallying down the far outside with Salmiakki and a tired Miss Sing Angel, but Noble Bowden, talk about a perfect trip under Zerrell Ford. It's Noble Bowden up by 3, Salmiakki second best, Noble Bowden on top. Noble Bowden over Salmiakki, then From the Wonderland and Miss Sing Angel, 118 and 4. And they're off. Princess O' Denmark out well with Not Your Honey and Crimson Forest up the inside. Ringbit in mid-pack with Charlita racing wide and One More Doll along the rail. Well back early to the first-time starter, Ellie's Star. Pretty well spread out as they race down the backside. Crimson Forest a length and a half on top under a hold by Mail Hot with Princess O' Denmark tracking in 2nd. Ringbit moving well in 3rd as they pass the quarter in a quick 22 flat. One More Doll is racing next in fourth. Charlita begins to gain momentum. Then we have Not Your Honey and the trailer, Ellie Star. Crimson Forest still on top. Ringbit moving well into second past Princess O' Denmark. One More Doll is next with Charlita trying to rally Not Your Honey and Ellie Star. They swing for the drive. It's Crimson Forest looking to make all the running. Ringbit is right there. Princess O' Denmark, Charlita down the far outside. Ringbit ranging up on Crimson Forest. It's these two up by 8 with a 16th of a mile to go. Ringbit trying to get the better of Crimson Forest. Puts the head in front. It's Ringbit and Leo Salas going on to win. Ringbit by 1.5 over Crimson Forest. Charlita up for third. A photo for fourth between Not Your Honey and One More Doll. 106 and 2. And they're off. Hey Luigi out well from the outside with Silver Pistol and Wolf Beach along the inside. Star Scholar falls back early in front of the early trailer. Final Run for Love. Silver Pistol goes for the lead, but he's not getting it easy as Wolf Beach moves on the inside to put the pressure on. Star Scholar moves into third on the inside of Hey Luigi. It's about 10 more lengths back to Final Run for Love. The opening quarter was 22 and 3. Wolf Beach puts the head in front of Silver Pistol as they race into the turn. Star Scholar moves to the outside, traveling well in third with Hey Luigi 2 more lengths back in fourth. Final Run for Love still at the back. Midway round the turn, Star Scholar now moving well 3 deep. They're 3 across the track at the quarter pole. Wolf Beach on the inside, Silver Pistol in the middle, and Star Scholar on the far outside. Hey Luigi not responding. Final Run for Love still trails. The half was 46 flat, and Star Scholar has burst 2 lengths clear at the 8th pole. It's Star Scholar getting away from Wolf Beach, a tired Silver Pistol. Final Run for Love on the rail, but Star Scholar much the best under Amanda Vandermeersch. Star Scholar wins by 5 at the wire. Wolf Beach then Final Run for Love and Hey Luigi 10 and 2. And they're off. Crimson Knights and Creative Performance both out well. Easy Access is hustled along with Signature Ring from the inside. Ash Carnelli racing in third. Here comes Mo Twilight up the inside for position. Creative Performance and Crimson Knights both taken back after sharp beginnings. It's Signature Ring on the lead, being pressed by Easy Access. They've opened up 4 lengths on Mo Twilight. Sigiriya shares fourth with Ash Carnelli. The trailing duo are Crimson Knights and Creative Performance. A quick opening quarter, 22 and 1. It's Signature Ring and Easy Access still head and head as they reach the 5/16 pole. Mo Twilight is third, about to be joined by Ash Carnelli. Now Crimson Knight swings to the outside to launch her rally past Sigiriya. Creative Performance is the trailer. At the head of the lane, it's Signature Ring. Plenty of room up the inside for Ash Carnelli. Crimson Knights down the far outside. 3 across the track at the 8th pole. Crimson Knights has seized control. It's Crimson Knights and Zero Ford. Ash Carnelli's second best. The battle is for the minors, but Crimson Knights a last to first victory. Crimson Knights by 2.5 at the wire. Ash Carnelli, then Sigiriya and Mo Twilight. 104 and 1. And they're off. Now As a Breeze was out slowly. Brilliant Disguise out well from the outside with Super Serenade. Towns a Breeze going to be forwardly placed from the rail. Good position early for Brazilian Legacy, who's about to be passed by Little Alexa. Disgruntled Pelican is next, then 4 lengths back to the trailer. Now As a Breeze. Super Serenade with a narrow lead over Towns a Breeze. Brazilian Legacy is third on the inside with Little Alexa and Brilliant Disguise. Then we've got Disgruntled Pelican and Now As a Breeze. The opening quarter was 23-2. It is still a battle up front. Towns a Breeze puts the head in front. Super Serenade being ridden along to keep up. Little Alexa moves up into third in the 3-path with Brilliant Disguise next, 2 lengths off the dueling trio. Brazilian Legacy asked for a little more. She's still racing a length better than Disgruntled Pelican. Now As a Breeze still at the back. The half was 46-1. Little Alexa, Super Serenade, and Towns a Breeze still duking it out as they swing for the drive. Brilliant Disguise swings widest, trying to rally with Brazilian Legacy on the inside. 4 across the track with Brazilian Legacy coming up the inside. Brilliant Disguise rallying. Towns a Breeze still has a short lead. Super Serenade's persistent. It's Brilliant Disguise up the far outside. Brazilian Legacy with room up the rail. Brilliant Disguise on top. Brazilian Legacy, Brilliant Disguise. Photo finish. I think it goes to Brazilian Legacy, but it's a photo between Brazilian Legacy and Brilliant Disguise. Towns a Breeze and Super Serenade, 118-2. And they're off. Nice Baby was away well with Fanny M to the outside. Moral Turpitude. Here comes Addendum hustled for speed. Thunder Heavy Rain trying to take back with Emerald Lake racing wide into the opening turn. The trailing duo are Turf and Surf and Kid Gizmo. They race around the clubhouse turn. It is Nice Baby and Zero Ford leading the way, being tracked by Fanny M. It's 2.5 lengths back to the pair of Thunder Heavy Rain and Moral Turpitude, who's under a hold. Addendum racing wide early. Turf and Surf is next with Emerald Lake, who's taken back. Kid Gizmo can see them all. The opening quarter was 24-3. It is still Nice Baby tugging at the rider. Here comes Moral Turpitude with room up the inside. Fanny M is 3 deep. Addendum is widest. Thunder Heavy Rain well covered up from 5th. Emerald Lake is next with Turf and Surf, and Kid Gizmo tries to get a rally going. They race into the far turn. Nice Baby going to try and take them gate to wire. The half was 48 flat. Fanny M is next. Moral Turpitude still third. Addendum comes under a ride. Here comes Emerald Lake 3 deep. Not today for Thunder Heavy Rain. Kid Gizmo and Turf and Surf gets going now. Nice Baby has spurted 4 lengths clear at the head of the lane. She's drifted off the rail, but she's well clear. Emerald Lake is moving well. Kid Gizmo and Turf and Surf from the back, but Nice Baby has left them too much to do. It's Nice Baby on top. Emerald Lake is trying, but not making enough of a dent. Nice Baby going on to give Zero Ford his third on the day. Nice Baby wins by a diminishing 2. Emerald Lake, then Turf and Surf, Kid Gizmo, and Moral Turpitude, 126 flat. and gentlemen, welcome back to Fort Erie Racetrack for a Tuesday afternoon of live thoroughbred horse racing. 6 races on tap today. It's a beautiful day here in the Niagara region. 22 Celsius or 72 Fahrenheit. It's a bit cloudy out, but blue skies. Bit of a breeze coming out of the west at 6 miles per hour. The main track is fast. We are off the turf for today's card as we had some rain yesterday evening. 29 minutes to first post. Visit our website, forterieracing.com, for information about everything going on here at the track. Tune into the pre-race show for info about the track conditions, scratches and changes, handicapping analysis, and info about upcoming races and events. Racing is back next week at Fort Erie, Monday and Tuesday. Post time will be 3 p.m. And take note that starting in October, post time moves back to 12:15. Fort Erie's Track-O-Lantern returns on Monday, October 13th. Starting at noon, kids in costume can come and trick-or-treat around the track. Closing day will be Fort Erie's Fan Appreciation Day. That's Tuesday, October 21st. Post time is 12:15. We'll have free programs, prize draws between races, and a mandatory jackpot high five payout. Be sure to book your table in the Turfside Dining Room, open on live racing days. Reservations are recommended. Head down to the Paddock Shack for burgers, hot dogs, sausages, fries, and poutine, plus beer and soft drinks, located near the walking ring. Treat your team to an exciting day at the races. It's only $12.39 per person. The track pack includes 1 food item, 1 drink, and a Fort Erie live racing program. For more information, go to our website. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 when you bet $100, plus your first bet is on us. We're having non-winning ticket draws today at Fort Erie. Put your name and phone number on the back of your non-winning tickets and drop them in the basket at customer service to enter the prize draw. Today's prize draw features the Prince of Wales number 90 coffee mug. Tune into your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays at 10:30 and Saturdays at 10. Fort Erie is proud to partner with Oneida New Holland of Niagara. We'd like to thank them for providing us with a new tractor for maintenance this season. And we'd like to say thank you to our new partners at True Green Professional Lawn Care. They've been helping us keep the grass looking green and lush. I'd also like to give a shout out to our partners at Downtown Dental Center, where lead dentist and owner Dr. Amika George says your smile deserves the best. And a shout out to our new partners at All-in-One Legal. If you have legal hurdles, you can bet on All-in-One. Smoking is allowed in designated areas only at Fort Erie Racetrack. No food or beverage are allowed in these areas, and no cannabis is allowed on the property. Up next are today's changes. Races 1 and 2 are clear. No changes in races 1 or 2. Race 3 is off the turf. It will now be run at 6 1/2 furlongs over the main track. Stewart scratched the number 1, One Smooth Stone. Stewart scratched the number 3, Aim Don't Miss. Rider change on the number 4, Calling Home, make the rider Juan Crawford. And overweight on the number 5, Michael's Gift. The rider will be 2 pounds over at 120. Overweight on the number 7, Magnetize. The rider will be 1 pound over at 118. And Stewart scratched the number 8, British Sea. In race 4, we have a rider change on the number 5, Silver Bullet Lady. Make the rider Kirk Johnson. In race 5, we have a rider change on the number 3, Canadian Avro. Make the rider Leo Salas. Race 6 is off the turf. It will now be contested at 5 furlongs over the main track. Cancel the jackpot high five today. There will be no jackpot high five wagering. Stewart scratched the number 1, Galveston. Rider change on the number 2, Chrome's Big Break. Make the rider Kirk Johnson. Stewart scratched the number 4, Hardware Gap. And Stewart scratched the number 6, Harper City. 6 races on tap for a Tuesday here at Fort Erie Racetrack, off the turf. The main track is fast. Let's take a look at our selections on today's card. Race 1 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4. We're going 1 mile and a 16th for a claiming price of $62.50 down to $6,000. This race starts the early pick 4 on today's card. Field of 5 going to go to gate here, and the likely favorite is the number 3, If You Insist. If You Insist finally getting back to the dirt after a try on the synthetic at Woodbine and then a run in the Puss in Boots where he chased Hiatus and got tired. If You Insist really likes the dirt. 4 starts on the Fort Erie dirt, 2 wins and 2 seconds. Had a very easy win at this mile and a 16th distance back on July 7th. He should show speed out of the gate, and I think he will be very tough to beat for Chris Husbands and Mark Fournier. On the inside, number 1, Strong Ending, this former horse of the year. Found his first win in a long time on September 1st in a 6.5 furlong sprint for 5,000. Showed speed and proved best in the stretch. He has no issue with this 2-turn distance. 2 starts ago, he was beaten ahead by Spring Mountain. Very consistent old grinder, 11 wins in 61 lifetime starts. Leo Salas will ride Strong Ending. Then for the show spot, I'm going with the number 2, Spring Mountain. Spring Mountain, a very game winner on August 5th, looked beaten but dug back in to put his head back in front of Strong Ending for the win. Was claimed that day. They had to cut him back to 6 furlongs on September 2nd, and that's not his distance, but he really didn't pick up his feet at all. Very flat. Claimed again that day. Gets back to his preferred distance. Juan Crawford going to ride Spring Mountain in his first start for the Julie Mathis barn. We'll see if the stretch back out makes him more competitive. Race 2 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3. We're going 6 furlongs for a claiming price of $4,000. Pick 5 wagering starts here in the second. It's a field of 6 going to line up here. On the inside, I've gone to the number 1, Sky Divine, who's looking for her 3rd consecutive win. I just think she's the quickest out of the gate here. A very easy win against 62.50 non-winners of 2 last time by 5.5 lengths. They've been very aggressive. They won a maiden special weight, then they dropped her in for 6 for her first start at non-2, and now for her first start as a non-3, they drop her right in for 4. Kirk Johnson, good at getting him out of the gate, gets along good with this filly. I think she has a good shot to make all the running. Number 4, Silent Passion, was also a winner last time in a 4,000 non-winners of 2, stalked the pace and proved best in the final 1/8 of a mile. Leo Salas and Nick Bellini Jr. have had some success teaming up recently, and this one does have the best speed figures in this field. Number 6, Running Argument, second best behind Legs Like Flatter when last racing on August 26th for 5,000. Drops in for 4. Her form here on the Fort Erie dirt has been fine, a bit hit or miss. Alexis Sanchez is going to ride this one for trainer Steve Cathcart. Race 3 is a maiden claimer for 3-year-olds and up. Off the turf, going to go 6.5 furlongs on the main track here. 62.50 down to 6,000. Late pick 4 wagering starts here. Scratch down to a field of 5. I'm going with the number 5, Michael's Gift, making his Fort Erie debut for Sharon Chicato and Mike Newell. Chris Husbands will be in the saddle. Just getting major class relief here. Finished 6th in a 14-horse field for 10,000 at Woodbine last time. Before that was 4th on the turf there after making a premature bid. Assuming he likes the dirt, I just think he's going to really appreciate this easier company and should be able to prove best. Number 2, I Like It When It Snows. Made 3 starts at the maiden special weight level. The first 2 were okay. Last time, dreadful, beaten 20 3/4 lengths. Mind you, my math is correct, won by 12 that day. The track was also very inside favoring, and he was wide, so we can kind of forgive that last effort. Drops in for 62.50, gets on Lasix. Leo Salas going to ride this one for the first time for Doug Carter. Number 6, this cat is by Jax, just one that I throw in for the bottom spot here. Made his first start of the year back on August 18th on the turf. First start in 2 years, actually. Showed speed and got tired going about 7 furlongs. Has a start under his belt now. His only dirt effort was a poor race, but it was 2 years ago. We'll see if he can hold on for a small share. Pierre Mailhot going to ride for Julie Mathis. Race 4 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4. 6 furlongs the distance, 4,000 the claiming price. Field of 7 going to line up here for the final pick 3 of the day. On the inside, number 1, Legs Like Flatter, has done some very good running since coming here to Fort Erie. Won her first 2 starts, a 4,000 non-2 and a 5,000 non-3. Then ran at the 5,000 non-1 of the year, non-4 level last time, and ran second behind the very game Ash Carnelli. Ash Carnelli really runs a lot of good races here at Fort Erie. Legs Like Flatter gets in a bit easier, dropping back in for 4. Juan Crawford in the saddle. I just think this is a good spot for her. Number 6, Rifling. Second start off the claim for Nick Molini Jr. Was claimed for $4,000 back on August 5th. Waited till she was out of jail and came back on September 9th for $4,000 again and ran a good third. Closed that day. She can be a little closer to the pace than she was in her most recent starts. So I'm expecting a good trip for Rifling under Edgar Centeno. Then the number 7, Little Fire, ran very good against the boys, second behind Strong Ending on September 1st. That was her first start since coming back from Mountaineer back in May. Second start off the bench, drops in for 4, gets to face Phillies. Little Fire, definitely a logical contender for Leo Salas and trainer Ken Smith. Race 5 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3. We're going 6 furlongs for a claiming price of $4,000 to kick off the late double here. Field of 7, heavy morning line favorite, the number 6, People Are People. Dropping in from allowance, ran third behind It's Just Money and Cantucci last week. Just an aggressive spot. They claimed him for 8. He won that day. He's run second and third for allowance. We're getting towards the end of the season. They're probably not seeing him as a Woodbine horse for the fall. We'll run him for 4. Juan Crawford gets along well with him. I just think this is the right spot for People Are People. Number 2, Ontario Holiday, looking for his second consecutive win. Pounced turning for home and was best in a 4,000 non-winners of 2 on September 8th. If you're suspect of People Are People, this could be the logical one to pick up the pieces. Then for the show spot, the number 3, Canadian Avro, the other Joe Humber trainee here, dueled on the lead and got tired in a 4,000 non-1 of the year, non-4 on September 1st. Gets in easier here, facing non-winners of 3. 2 starts ago was second best in the 5,000 non-3. Canadian Avro should be a speed factor. Leo Salas picking up the mount. Last race of the day, race 6, is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4. $62.50 down to $6,000. No jackpot high 5 wagering. We are off the turf. This will now be 5 furlongs on the main track. Scratch down to a field of 6. My choice remains the same for either surface. I've gone to the number 8, Midday Image, coming down from Woodbine for trainer Norm McKnight. Midday Image, last time on the Tapeta at Woodbine, was a decent 4th in an open 7,500. He's best on the turf, but he's also all right on the dirt. He has won a couple of races on the dirt before, and I just think this class relief is so significant for Midday Image. 9-year-old colt son of Midshipman should be the one to beat. Number 2, Chrome's Big Break. The mare takes on the boys here. Last time on August 18th, opened up a huge early lead going about 7 furlongs and got tired within the final 1/8 of a mile. Cuts back to 5/8. She can run on any surface, and she might just be, well, she won't be the quickest out of the gate with Red Maple here, but she should be well positioned with Kirk Johnson picking up the mount for Pierre Crete. Number 9, Nichiren. Showed nothing in 2 starts at Woodbine and starter optional 10s earlier in the season. Has been off since July 18th. Has had success on the dirt before south of the border. Drops in for the $62.50. Jason Hoyt going to come down and ride this one for owner-trainer Marilyn Johnston. 16 minutes to today's first post. Best of luck with all of your wagers and enjoy your day here at Fort Erie Racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a late scratch to announce for the first time here in race 1. By order of the stewards, take out the number 2 Spring Mountain. Late steward scratch of the number 2 Spring Mountain here in race 1. Win, play, show. All wagers on Spring Mountain will be refunded. Once again, that is a late steward scratch of the number 2 Spring Mountain here in race 1. Field is making their way on track for today's first race. Race 1 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up which have not won a race in 2025 or which have never won 4. We're going for a claiming price of $6,250 down to $6,000, traveling a distance of 1 mile and 1/16, competing for a purse of $21,150. Race 1 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent early pick 4 wagering. Take note of the late scratch of the number 2 Spring Mountain. Race 1 post parade, number 1 is Strong Ending. Leo Sell is riding for trainer Richard Davis, who owns in partnership with Trevor Shand. Scratch the 2, number 3 is If You Insist. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Mark Fournier and owners Tanya Orth, Dean Zaniel, and David Green. Bruno Schickadans owns the number 4, He's a Shooter. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Julie Mathis. Completing the field, number 5, Bill Needle. Deshaun Gaskin rides for trainer Joe Humber and owner Eleanor Tonguzzo. 2 minutes to post for race 1. Early pick 4 wagering starts here. Starting gate taking position. Not much time left to get your race 1 wagers in. 2 to 5 favorite, the number 3, If You Insist. Race 1 kicks off the early pick 4 on today's card. Race 1 field is behind the starting gate. It is now post time. Heavy favorite number 3, If You Insist, at 1-2 in this field of 4 to kick off the Tuesday program here from Fort Erie. First in will be Strong Ending and Leo Salas. If You Insist and Chris Husbands. He's a Shooter and Kirk Johnson. Last in will be Bill Needle with Deshaun Gaskin. All set. And they're off. If You Insist missed the start. He's a Shooter going for the early lead. Bill Needle on the outside with Strong Ending on the rail. And now If You Insist quickly catches the pack, just 3 lengths off the leader. They race into the clubhouse turn. It is He's a Shooter and Kirk Johnson leading the way by 2 lengths with Strong Ending racing in second on the inside of Bill Needle. If You Insist saving ground with room up the inside to advance. The opening quarter was a quick 23-2. It's He's a Shooter leaving the charge as they race within the 6 furlong pole. His advantage is about 4.5 lengths. If You Insist is into second on the inside of Bill of Strong Ending. Bill Needle is the trailer. 7 lengths front to back, less than 5 furlongs to travel. It's still He's a Shooter, uncontested on the lead, but they are inching closer as they pass the half in 46 seconds flat. Sprint fractions for this route race here from Fort Erie. It's He's a Shooter. If You Insist, moving well in second. The lead is down to 2. Strong Ending, third on the outside, and it's still 5 more lengths back to Bill Needle. They race into the far turn. He's a Shooter's lead is down to a length as If You Insist inches closer, getting away from Strong Ending, who begins to tire. Bill Needle needs to pick it up from the back. 3/4 was 1:10-1. It's still He's a Shooter on top. If You Insist asks for a little more from second. Bill Needle rallies up the inside of Strong Ending. At the head of the lane, it's still He's a Shooter. He went quick early, and now he has to fend off If You Insist. If You Insist still there from the 2 path, but not doing enough. Bill Needle up the inside. He's a Shooter and If You Insist are both tired, but He's a Shooter is finding more. If You Insist is trying desperately down the outside. He's a Shooter is holding, coming down to the wire. He's a Shooter, If You Insist. He's a Shooter holds on. He's a Shooter over If You Insist and Bill Needle and Strong Ending, 145-2. Ladies and gentlemen, in the photo, it was the number 3, If You Insist, getting up for the win over the number 4, He's a Shooter. It's a dead heat for the win, mind you. Correction, dead heat to win. Number 3, If You Insist, and the number 4, He's a Shooter, in a dead heat to win today's opener. Third was the number 5, Bill Needle. Fourth was the 1, Strong Ending. Unofficial race 1 order is 3-4, dead heat, 5-1. First in the winner's circle, the number 4, He's a Shooter, a 7-year-old bay gelding by Great Notion out of Cowgirl Creed. Bred in Maryland by Maureen Wade. He's a Shooter, ridden today by Kirk Johnson for trainer Julie Mathis, who's assisted by Alicia Robillard. Owned by Bruno Schickadans. 9th lifetime win for He's a Shooter in 45 career starts. Also in the dead heat, the number 3, If You Insist. If You Insist, a 4-year-old bay gelding by Frack Daddy out of OK One More, bred here in Ontario by Daniel A. Mooney. Chris Husbands with the winning ride for trainer Mark Fournier and owners Tanya Orth, Dean Zaniel, and David Green. Third win of the campaign for If You Insist, his 4th lifetime win in 19 starts. These two share the win in a time of 1:45 and 2 for the 1 mile and 1/16. Race 1 is now official. Prices are up. If You Insist pays $210 to win, $220 and $210. In the dead heat, the number 4, He's a Shooter, $7.70 to win, $6, $12.70. Third, number 5, Bill Needle, $5.90 to show. $2 exacta 3-4 is $12.70. The $2 exacta 4-3 is $32.10. $1 try 3-4-5, $11.55. $1 try 4-3-5, $30.40. $1 super 3-4-5-1, $16.55. $1 super 4-3-5-1, $41.45. We're having non-winning ticket draws today here at Fort Erie. Put your name and phone number on the back of your non-winning tickets and drop them in the basket at customer service for your chance to enter the prize draw. Today's prize draw features the Prince of Wales number 90 coffee mug. Race 2 coming up in 19 minutes. No changes. On screen now is the win dead heat photo from race 1.
It's easy to make a bet on HPIBet.com. Follow these simple steps and you'll be betting in no time. First, go to the HPIBet.com website. Sign in to your HPI Bet account. Find the track and race you want to bet on. Click on the Place Bet button. Click on the bet type you want to wager with. Click on the amount you want to wager. Click on the horse you want to wager on. Click on the green Place Bet button. Review your bet confirmation information. It's all done. Remember, all this can be done on most mobile devices. Now cheer on your pick to victory.
Field is making their way on track for today's second race. Race 2 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Going for a claiming price of $4,000, traveling a distance of 6 furlongs, competing for a purse of $15,300. Race 2 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent pick 5 wagering. Race 2 post parade number 1 is Sky Divine. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Julie Mathis and owner David Mathis. Number 2 is She's Hot to Trot, also from the Julie Mathis barn. Deshaun Bino rides for owner Bruno Schickadans. Number 3 is Loaded Secret, racing for Robin Osborne. Edgar Zenteno riding for trainer George Newland. Number 4 is Silent Passion. Leo Salas has the call for trainer Nick Malini Jr. and owner Pasquale Saiva. Number 5 is Misty Point. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Sharon Chicato, who owns in partnership with Jim Batier and Michael Thomas Green. Completing the field, number 6, Running Argument. Alexis Sanchez rides for trainer Steve Cathcart and owner Andrew Stronach. 2 minutes to post for race 2. Pick 5 wagering starts here. Race 2 field is moving into the chute before the starting gate takes position. 3 to 5 favorite is the number 1, Sky Divine. 5 to 2 support on the number 4, Silent Passion. Race 2 starts the pick 5 wager on today's card. Race 2 field is behind the starting gate. It is now post time. Set to begin loading for the first leg of today's pick 5. First in is the even money favorite, Sky Divine, with Kirk Johnson and Julie Mathis looking for a early double. Stablemate She's Hot to Trot with Deshaun Bino. Loaded Secret with Edgar Zenteno. Silent Passion and Leo Salas. Misty Point with Chris Husbands. Last in will be Running Argument and Alexis Sanchez. All set, and they're off. Perfect beginning, Sky Divine out well from the inside. Misty Point and Running Argument both showing up with Loaded Secret. Silent Passion is racing in 5th early. The only one she's got beat is She's Hot to Trot. From the inside, it is Sky Divine a length on top. Silent Passion is racing in 2nd with Misty Point between horses and Running Argument wide on the course. Silent Passion advances into contention along the inside. 6 lengths back to She's Hot to Trot. 22 seconds flat for the opening quarter. They race into the turn and Sky Divine is up by 2. Silent Passion ridden along into 2nd past Loaded Secret. Misty Point is next. Widest of all is Running Argument, and She's Hot to Trot is gaining ground on the field. Silent Passion ranging up to Sky Divine as they reach the quarter pole. Silent Passion puts the head in front. The half was 45 and 2. It's Silent Passion over a stubborn Sky Divine. These two have opened up 6 lengths on a rallying She's Hot to Trot. 1/8 of a mile to go. Sky Divine is tired and Silent Passion assumes control, but She's Hot to Trot is gaining ground from the back. Silent Passion, She's Hot to Trot is closing, coming down to the wire. Silent Passion prevails. Silent Passion length over She's Hot to Trot, then Sky Divine and Running Argument, 1:11 and 1. Unofficial in race 2, the winner is number 4, Silent Passion. Second is the 2, She's Hot to Trot. Third, number 1, Sky Divine. And fourth, number 6, Running Argument. Unofficial race 2 order is 4-2-1-6. Now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of today's second race, number 4, Silent Passion. Silent Passion is a 4-year-old bay filly by Passion for Action out of Victoria Bay, bred here in Ontario by Frank Mermenstein. Ridden to victory today by Leo Salas, Silent Passion is trained by Nick Molini Jr. for Pasquale Saiva. Back-to-back wins for Silent Passion, her third win of the season and third lifetime win in 20 starts. She completes the 6 furlongs today in a time of 1:11:1. Congratulations to the connections of Silent Passion. Race 2 is now official. Silent Passion pays $5.30 to win, $3.20 and $2.30. Second, number 2, She's Hot to Trot, $9.70 to place, $4.50. Third, number 1, Sky Divine, $2.30 to show. $2 exacta, 4-2, $78.70. The $1 try, 4-2-1, $94.05. $1 super, 4-2-1-6, $285.90. The $2 double, 3-4, $4.30. And the $2 double, 4-4, $68.20. Fort Erie's Track-O-Lantern returns on Monday, October 13th. Starting at noon, kids in costume can come and trick-or-treat around the track. Be sure to join us on closing day for Fan Appreciation Day. That's Tuesday, October 21st. Post time is 12:15. We'll have free programs, prize draws between races, and a mandatory jackpot high five payout. Race 3 is off the turf. It will now be run at 6 1/2 furlongs over the main track. Stewart scratched the number 1, One Smooth Stone. Stewart scratched the number 3, Aim Don't Miss. Rider change on the number 4, Calling Home, make the rider Juan Crawford. An overweight on the number 5, Michael's Gift, 2 pounds over at 120. Overweight on the number 7, Magnetize, 1 pound over at 118. And Stewart scratched the number 8, British Sea. 18 minutes to post for race 3.
the routine. Start today at OntarioRacing.com.
Field is making their way on track for today's third race. Race 3 is a maiden claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, going for a claiming price of $6,250 down to $6,000. We're off the turf, so race 3 will now be contested at 6 1/2 furlongs over the main track. We're competing for a purse of $20,550. Race 3 offers win, place, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent late pick 4 wagering. Race 3 post parade, scratch the 1. Number 2 is I Like It When It Snows. Leo Salas rides for trainer Doug Carter, who owns with Terry Carter. Scratch the 3. Away from parade, number 4, Calling Home. Juan Crawford picks up the mount for owner-trainer Sharon Chicotto. Also from the Sharon Chicotto barn is the number 5, Michael's Gift. Chris Husbands rides for Michael Newell. Bruno Schickadans owns the number 6, This Cat Is by Jax. Pierre Mailhot riding for trainer Julie Mathis. Number 7 is Magnetize. Edgar Zenteno rides for trainer Paula Loescher and owner Wanda Sue Jones. Scratch the 8. Late pick 4 wagering starts here in race 3. Race 3 field is heading into the chute, approaching the starting gate. Last call to get your Race 3 wagers in. 6-5 favorite is the number 5, Michael's Gift. Stablemate Calling Home at 5-2. 7-2 support on the number 2, I Like It When It Snows. Late pick 4 wager starts here in Race 3. Get your wagers in. Race 3 field is set to head behind the starting gate. It is now post time. Off the turf for Race 3, first to come around is I Like It When It Snows with Leo Salas. Calling Home and Juan Crawford. Even money on Michael's Gift and Chris Husbands. This Cat is by Jax with Pierre Mailhot. Last in will be the Mare, Magnetize, with Edgar Zenteno. All set. And they're off. I Like It When It Snows was out well from the rail. This Cat is by Jack, showing plenty of early foot. Between them, Michael's Gift vying for position with Magnetize wide on the course. The early trailer is Calling Home. They race out of the chute and onto the backside. It is This Cat is by Jax leading the way a length and a half to I Like It When It Snows. Magnetize racing wide with Michael's Gift at 1-2 splitting foes. 4 more lengths back to the trailer, Calling Home. The opening quarter was 22-4, the pace still being set by This Cat is by Jax. Michael's Gift is into second, inching closer with every stride. Magnetize is next with I Like It When It Snows along the rail. 5 more lengths back to Calling Home. Less than 3 furlongs to travel, and now Michael's Gift puts the neck in front of This Cat is by Jax. The half was 46 seconds flat. I Like It When It Snows come off the rail to launch his bid. Calling Home is rallying up the inside of Magnetize. At the head of the lane, it is Michael's Gift on top. Michael's Gift leads by a length and a half. I Like It When It Snows is second. Calling Home tries to rally from last. It is still Michael's Gift, but now I Like It When It Snows ranges up and puts the head in front. Michael's Gift tries to fight back. Michael's Gift, I Like It When It Snows. Michael's Gift is responding, and Michael's Gift will win. Michael's Gift by 2 at the wire over a game I Like It When It Snows. Calling Home, then This Cat is by Jax. 119-1. Unofficial in race 3, the winner is number 5, Michael's Gift. Second is the 2, I Like It When It Snows. Third, number 4, Calling Home. And fourth, number 6, This Cat is by Jax. Unofficial race 3 order is 5-2-4-6. Now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of today's third race, number 5, Michael's Gift. Michael's Gift is a 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Cupid out of Royal Fortune. Hal Snowden Jr. and William Snowden bred the winner here in Ontario. A riding double on the card for Christopher Husbands, Michael's Gift is trained by Sharon Chicotto for Mike Newell. Michael's Gift takes his Fort Erie debut, breaking the maiden lifetime start number 7, completing the 6.5 furlongs today in a time of 1:19.1. Congratulations to the connections of Michael's Gift. Hold all tickets until race 3 is made official. Race 3 is now official. Prices are up. Michael's Gift pays $3 to win, $2.20 and $2.10. Second, number 2, I Like It When It Snows, $4.80 to place, $2.20. Third, number 4, Calling Home, $2.10 to show. $2 Exacta, 5.2, $8.90. The $1 Try, 5.246, $6.50. $1 Super, 5.246, $11.05. $2 Double, 4.5, $8.20. And the $1 Pick 3, $5.85. Fort Erie Racetrack would like to recognize our most loyal customers, Pete and Sue, Roy and Joanne, Earl Carpenter Sr. and Jr., Derek and Diane, Ralph and Rico, Jeff and Bob. These dedicated race fans have been earning rewards from our loyalty club by attending the track this season. If you would like to join the loyalty club and start earning rewards like these folks have, head over to customer service to get the details. Race 4 is coming up in 18 minutes. We have a rider change on the number 5, Silver Bullet Lady. Make the rider Kirk Johnson. Field is making their way on track for today's fourth race. Race 4 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in 2025 or which have never won 4 races. We're going for a claiming price of $4,000, traveling a distance of 6 furlongs, competing for a purse of $15,300. Race 4 offers win, place, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, and 20-cent pick 3 wagering. Race 4 post parade number 1 is Legs Like Flatter. Juan Crawford riding for trainer Sharon Chicotto and owner Mike Newell. Number 2 is Born to Be Good. Alexis Sanchez riding. Steve Cathcart trains and owns with Joseph Roberto. Tessa Passero owns the number 3, Nicole's Song. Chris Husbands riding for trainer Joe Humber. Number 4 is More Savvy, ridden today by Pierre Mailhot. Ken Smith trains for Radcliffe Racing Stable. Number 5 is Silver Bullet Lady. Kirk Johnson picks up the mount for trainer Mike Blake and owners Ascot Stud, Mike Blake Sr., Amanda Enns, and Mark Stout. Number 6 is Rifling, racing for True Stride Horse Racing. Edgar Zenteno riding for trainer Nick Malini Jr. Completing the field, number 7, Little Fire. Leo Salas riding for trainer Ken Smith, who owns in partnership with Radcliffe Racing Stable. Final pick 3 of the day starts here in race 4. Race 4 field is making their way into the chute before the starting gate takes position. Not much time left to get your race 4 wagers in. 6-5 favorite is the number 1, Legs Like Flatter. 5-2 support on the number 5, Silver Bullet Lady. This race starts the final pick 3 on the card. Last call to get your race 4 wagers in. Race 4 field is behind the starting gate. It is now post time. First to come up is Legs Like Flatter with Juan Crawford. Born to Be Good and Alexis Sanchez. Nicole Song with Chris Husbands. More Savvy and Silver Pierre Mailhot. Silver Bullet Lady with Kirk Johnson. Rifling and Edgar Centeno. Little Fire will complete the line with Leo Salas. All set. And they're off. Rifling broke a bit slowly but quickly recovered. Silver Bullet Lady was out well with Legs Like Flatter towards the inside. Rifling is into third on the outside of Nicole Song. Then we have Born to Be Good, Little Fire racing wide, and More Savvy. It is Silver Bullet Lady leading the way down the backside, a length and a half over Legs Like Flatter. Nicole Song is racing in third on the inside of Rifling. Next we have the trailing trio of Born to Be Good, More Savvy, and Little Fire. The opening quarter was 22-2. They race into the turn with 3 furlongs to travel, and Silver Bullet Lady continues to lead the way under Kirk Johnson. Legs Like Flatter taking closer order from second, 3 lengths better than Rifling. Nicole Song is next. Little Fire tries to get going past More Savvy and Born to Be Good. The half was 45-2. Legs Like Flatter puts the head in front of Silver Bullet Lady. Rifling tries to rally down the outside. With an eighth of a mile to go, it is Legs Like Flatter leading the way at 3-5. Rifling is next. Little Fire moving well from the back with Nicole Song, but Legs Like Flatter has opened up at the 16th pole. It's Legs Like Flatter and Juan Crawford going on to score. Nicole Song going to rally for second, then Rifling and Little Fire. 1-10-4. Unofficial in race 4, the winner is number 1, Legs Like Flatter. Second is the 3, Nicole Song. Third, number 6, Rifling. And fourth, number 7, Little Fire. Unofficial race 4 order is 1-3-6-7. Now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of today's fourth race, number 1, Legs Like Flatter. Legs Like Flatter is a 4-year-old dark bay or brown filly by Amy's Flatter out of Legs Like Betty, bred here in Ontario by Tall Oaks Farm. Ridden to victory today by Juan Crawford. Legs Like Flatter is trained by Sharon Chicado for Mike Newell. That's back-to-back wins on the card for Chicado and Newell. Legs Like Flatter now 3 for 4 here at Fort Erie Racetrack. That's her 4th lifetime win in 13 starts. She completes the 6 furlongs today in a time of 1:10:4. Congratulations to the connections of Legs Like Flatter. Hold all tickets until race 4 is made official. Race 4 is now official. Prices are up. Legs Like Flatter pays $320 to win, $250 and $210. Second, number 3, Nicole's Song, 6 to 8 place, $420. Third, number 6, Rifling, $270 to show. $2 exacta, 1-3, $18.40. The $1 try, 136, $25.10. $1 super, 1367, $64.60. $2 double, 5-1, $620. $1 pick 3, $8.95. And the $1 early pick 4 paid $14.80. Be sure to book your table in the Turfside Dining Room, open on live racing days. Reservations are recommended. Head down to the Paddock Shack for burgers, hot dogs, sausages, fries, and poutine, plus beer and soft drinks, located near the walking ring. Race 5 is coming up in 18 minutes. We have a rider change on the number 3, Canadian Avro. Make the rider Leo Salas. field is making their way on track for today's 5th race. Race 5 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Going for a claiming price of $4,000, traveling a distance of 6 furlongs, competing for a purse of $15,300. Race 5 offers win, place, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, and 20-cent superfecta wagering. Race 5 post parade number 1 is Boston Bay. Edgar Zenteno riding for trainer Ken Smith and owner Radcliffe Racing Stable. Number 2 is Ontario Holiday. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Joe Humber and owner Hey Ho Stables. Also from the barn of Joe Humber is the number 3 Canadian Avro. Leo Salas picks up the mount for trainer Gerald Erfel. For owner Gerald Erfel. Number 4 is Royal Quality. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Roy Augustino and owner Michael Bellissimo. Number 5 is Red Sneakers racing for Norseman Racing Stable. Pierre Mailhot rides for trainer Danny Wills. Number 6 is People Are People. Juan Crawford in the saddle for trainer Julie Mathis and owner Bruno Schickadans. Completing the field, number 7, Short Story Long. Lindsay Hode owns and trains. The rider is Cheyenne Kerr. 1 minute to post for race 5. Race 5 field is heading into the chute before the starting gate takes position. Not much time left to get your Race 5 wagers in. 4 to 5 favorite, the number 6, People Are People. This race starts the late double on today's card. Field for race 5 is behind the starting gate. It is now post time. People Are People still at 4 to 5 as we begin loading. First in will be Boston Bay and Edgar Zenteno. Ontario Holiday and Chris Husbands. Stablemate Canadian Avro and Leo Salas. Royal Quality and Kirk Johnson. Red Sneakers with Pierre Mailhot. 1 to 2 on People Are People with Juan Crawford. Last in will be Short Story Long and Cheyenne Kerr. All set. And they're off. Canadian Avro showing speed, People Are People, and Boston Bay along the inside with Short Story Long racing widest. Mid-pack early is Ontario Holiday, a length better than Royal Quality. The early trailer is Red Sneakers. It is Canadian Avro leading the way 3 lengths better than People Are People. Boston Bay is third on the inside with Short Story Long racing widest. Then we have Ontario Holiday, Royal Quality, and Red Sneakers. The opening quarter was 22-1. Canadian Avro was opened up 4 as they race into the turn. 3 furlongs left to travel. People Are People is next with Short Story Long. Boston Bay is back into 4th, asked for a little more. Royal Quality tries to get going from the back past Ontario Holiday, and Red Sneakers continues to trail. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. The half was a quick 44-3. They still have 3 lengths to make up on Canadian Avro. People Are People is next. Short Story Long, Royal Quality trying to split foes. It's still Canadian Avro trying to hold off People Are People, who's coming with every stride. People Are People puts the head in front of Canadian Avro. It's well back to Boston Bay and Short Story Long, but People Are People will deliver. People Are People by 2 lengths over Canadian Avro, Boston Bay, Short Story Long. 110 flat. Unofficial in race 5, the winner is number 6, People Are People. Second is the 3, Canadian Avro. Third, number 1, Boston Bay. And fourth, number 7, Short Story Long. Unofficial race 5 order, 6-3-1-7. Now returning to the winner's circle, the official winner of today's fifth race, number 6, People Are People. People Are People is a 4-year-old bay gelding by Super Speedy out of Yoli, bred here in Ontario by Frank DiGiulio Jr. Back-to-back wins on the card for jockey Juan Crawford, and a training double for trainer Julie Mathis, who's assisted by Alicia Robillard, also a double on the card for owner Bruno Schickadans. Third win of the season for People Are People, his third lifetime win in 16 starts. He completes the 6 furlongs today in a time of 1:10 flat. Congratulations to the connections of People Are People. Race 5 is official. Prices are up. People Are People, $330 to win, $220 and $210. Second, number 3, Canadian Avro, $340 to place, $260. Third, number 1, Boston Bay, $260 to show. $2 exacta, 6-3, $11.40. The $1 try, 6-3-1, $14.25. $1 supers, 6-3-1-7, $117.85. $2 double, 1-6, $8.30, and the $1 pick 3, $6.60. We had a claim out of race 5, the number 1, Boston Bay, claimed by Chris Blake's Ascot stud, moves to the barn of trainer James Goldenberg. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 when you bet $100, plus your first bet is on us. Treat your team to an exciting day at the races. It's only $12.39 per person. The track pack includes 1 food item, 1 drink, and a Fort Erie live racing program. For more information, go to our website. Race 6 is up next. We are off the turf. Now will be run at 5 furlongs over the main track. There will be no jackpot high 5 wagering today. Stewart scratch the number 1, Galveston. Rider change on the number 2, Chrome's Big Break. Make the rider Kirk Johnson. Stewart scratch the number 4, Hardware Gap. And Stewart scratch the number 6, Harper City. 17 minutes to post. field is making their way on track for today's sixth and final race. Race 6 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up which have not won a race in 2025 or which have never won 4 races. We're going for a claiming price of $62.50 down to $6,000. Off the turf, race 6 will now be run at 5 furlongs over the main track, and we're competing for a purse of $21,150. Race 6 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, and 20-cent superfecta wagering. There'll be no jackpot high five wagering today. Race 6 post parade, scratch the 1. Number 2 is Chrome's Big Break. Kirk Johnson picks up the mount for owner-trainer Pierre Crete. Number 3 is Prince for a Day. Chris Husbands in the saddle for trainer Joe Humber and owner Robert Elkins. Scratch the 4. Number 5 is Red Maple. Cheyenne Kerr riding for trainer Roy Augustino and owner MM Racing Stables. Scratch the 6. Number 7 is Taylor Moon. Pierre Mailhot riding for trainer Bill McMahon and owner Janelle McMahon. Number 8 is Midday Image. Edgar Zenteno riding for trainer Norm McKnight and owner Bruno Schickadans. Completing the field, number 9, Nichiren. Jason Hoyt in to ride for owner-trainer Marilyn Johnston. 1 minute to post for race 6. Starting gate moving into position. Last call to get your race 6 wagers in. Even money favorite, the number 8 Midday Image. 2-1 support on the number 2 Chrome's Big Break. And 3-1 on the number 9 Nichiren. Starting gate about to take position at the 5 furlong pole. Not much time left to get your race 6 wagers in. Field for race 6 is behind the starting gate. It is now post time. First to load will be the mare, Chrome's Big Break, with Kirk Johnson. Goes up. The gray, Prince for a Day, and Chris Husbands. Red Maple with Cheyenne Kerr. Taylor Moon and Pierre Mailhot. 6-5 favorite Midday Image and Edgar Zenteno. Last up will be Nichiren with Jason Hoyt. All set for the nightcap. And they're off. Very level beginning. Chrome's Big Break out well from the inside with Red Maple. Then we've got Nichiren racing in third on the outside of Midday Image. Prince for a Day racing towards the back, and Taylor Moon can see them all. They race into the turn. It's Chrome's Big Break being hounded by Red Maple with just over 3 furlongs to travel. Nichiren is third on the outside of Midday Image. It's then 6 more lengths back to Prince for a Day and Taylor Moon. The opening quarter was 22-1. Red Maple now overtakes Chrome's Big Break as they range up to the quarter pole. Midday Image tries to rally on the inside of Nichiren. Prince for a Day and Taylor Moon still at the back. They swing for the drive. It's Red Maple who's on top by 2. Chrome's Big Break tries to re-break. Nichiren down the far outside. Midday Image on the rail. It's Red Maple and Cheyenne Kerr. Chrome's Big Break tries to come back. Nichiren not doing enough. Red Maple on top. Chrome's Big Break not enough. Red Maple will prove best. It's Red Maple and Cheyenne Kerr by 1.5 over Chrome's Big Break, Midday Image, and Nichiren. 5 furlongs and 57-2. Unofficial in race 6, the winner is number 5, Red Maple. Second is the 2, Chrome's Big Break. Third, number 8, Midday Image. And fourth, number 9, Nichiren. Unofficial race 6 order, 5, 2, 8, 9. Now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of today's sixth race, number 5, Red Maple. Red Maple is a 7-year-old chestnut gelding by Signature Red out of What Is It Now? Gary McNichol bred the winner here in Ontario. Ridden to victory today by apprentice Cheyenne Kerr, Red Maple is trained by Roy Augustino for Racing Stable. First win of the season and 5th lifetime win for Red Maple, who holds on to complete the 5 furlongs today in a time of 57-2. Congratulations to the connections of Red Maple. Race 6 is now official. Prices are up. Red Maple pays $27.50 to win, $12.20 and $4. Second, number 2, Chrome's Big Break, $4.60 to place, $2.60. Third, number 8, Midday Image, $2.20 to show. $2 Exacta, 5-2, $100.10. The $1 Try, 528, $94.90. $1 Super, 5289, $140.10. No jackpot high five wagering today. $2 Double, 6.5, $51.30. $1 Pick 3, $49.95. $1 Late Pick 4, $119.95. And the $1 Pick 5 today paid $361.80. Visit our website, FortErieRacing.com, for information about everything going on here at the track. Tune into the pre-race show for info about the track conditions, scratches and changes, handicapping analysis, and info about upcoming races and events. Racing is back next week at Fort Erie, Monday and Tuesday. Post time will be 3 p.m. And a reminder that once we get into October, first race post will be moving back to 12:15. Fort Erie is proud to partner with Oneida New Holland of Niagara. We'd like to thank them for providing us with a new tractor for maintenance this season. We'd also like to say thank you to our new partners at True Green Professional Lawn Care, who have been helping us keep the grass looking green and lush. And a shout out to our partners at Downtown Dental Center, where lead dentist and owner Dr. Amika George says your smile deserves the best. And a shout out to our new partners at All-in-One Legal. If you have legal hurdles, you can bet on All-in-One. Tune into your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays at 10:30 and Saturdays at 10. And that concludes the racing week here from Fort Erie Racetrack. We'd like to thank everybody who joined us here this week. Racing is back next week at Fort Erie, Monday and Tuesday. Post time will be 3 p.m. We hope to see you back. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening.